2011, at 2:46 in the afternoon, a massive 9.0 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of northeast Japan. It was the largest quake the country had experienced in more than a century. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, it was so massive that it shook the Earth's axis. It was also so large that it triggered a massive tsunami. This disaster was unique in that it was the first time in human history that a tragedy of this magnitude was being recorded live on television. I remember being in the newsroom as helicopters were broadcasting this over along the northeast coast of Japan. We watched people fleeing these towns on foot and in cars, and then we saw this impending wave. And then we all watched in horror as the wave engulfed towns and those who did not manage to flee to high ground. Our news team arrived in the disaster area the next morning. We were in a town called Natori, population 80,000. Our producer, Aya Asakura, asked a firefighter, "Which way do we go to the disaster area?" He said simply, "Go down the street and turn right." What we saw left us speechless. Half the town had been destroyed. Houses were overturned, upended, splintered like matchsticks. I remember walking by fish gasping for air in these small puddles. As quickly as the wave came in, the wave receded, leaving a lot of the fish stock and the populations off of this area. I also remember the bodies. So many trapped under the rubble. There was one point we were reporting live when the ground began to shake. It was a massive aftershock. Sirens began sounding, warning people to seek higher ground because of a possibility that another tsunami was coming. We are being told that this tsunami is very real. It is coming our way. We are on the last truck to leave this area. There is a high degree of concern that the water is going to reach us before we can get out. Fortunately, it was a false alarm. It was one of many in the coming days. One of the hardest moments during the weeks that we were reporting there was seeing two brothers climbing over wreckage in a river. They managed to find their family vehicle only to discover their mother, a nephew, and a niece dead inside. 15,899 people were killed in the tsunami. 2,500 still remain missing. Keep in mind, this was a double tragedy. While rescue workers were working in disaster-struck tsunami areas, the country was facing a nuclear meltdown at one of its nuclear plants. The tsunami had damaged 3 nuclear reactors at the Fukushima Daiichi plant. Radioactive cesium and iodine were spewing into the air.